Welcome to the A Game. I'm Abigail Watkins.
And I'm Rainey Dellinger. On this week's episode, we're going to give you updates on the football and volleyball teams. We'll let you know how the cross country teams performed in the Sun Belt Championship and talk about how the women's golf team played at their tournament last week.
App State took on ULM last Saturday, defeating the Warhawks 31-13 and earning the program's 1,000th win. The first quarter saw the App State defense hold the Warhawks to no points on their opening drive. After Zach Thomas threw an interception on the Mountaineers' first drive, the defense came up huge, holding the ULM to no points on the next drive. Zach Thomas opened up the scoring for the game, with Cameron Peoples capping off an 11-play, 80-yard drive with a 1-yard run. App State got the ball back at the end of the first quarter, allowing Marcus Williams Jr. to score a 48-yard rushing touchdown, increasing App's lead to 14-0 at the end of the first quarter.
The second quarter saw ULM score their first points of the game, with App State quickly responding. Zach Thomas threw to Christian Wells for a 37-yard touchdown to end the half with the Mountaineers up 21-7. The third quarter was not as eventful as the previous two, with App scoring only one touchdown. Malik Williams caught a 35-yard pass from Thomas to push the lead to 28-7.
The fourth quarter opened up with App State's Chandler Staten kicking a 38-yard field goal to increase the Mountaineers' lead to 31-7. ULM was able to score one last time on the last drive but missed the extra kick.
The App State defense was on fire Saturday, earning 3 interceptions. The Warhawks were only able to record 222 total yards in the game. Some notable players on defense were Ryan Huff, who was able to snag 2 interceptions in the game, moving his career total to 3 interceptions. Brendan Harrington snagged the 3rd interception on the day with a tremendous diving catch, earning his 2nd of the season. And Shamar Jean Charles took the nation's lead in pass breakups after earning 3 in Saturday's game.
App's offense was also on a tear Saturday, recording 328 rushing yards. The Mountaineers have recorded over 300 rushing yards in each of its wins this season. App entered the weekend ranked 7th nationally in rushing yards per game. Zach Thomas led the team with his career high 109 rushing yards. Thomas also passed for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns. Marcus Williams rushed for 103 yards on 13 carries and 1 touchdown. Cameron Peoples added 52 yards and 1 touchdown, with Dietrich Harrington recording 44 yards. The power of App State's run game was evident against ULM, with App being able to rotate their 3 all-star running backs and have Zach Thomas, who can also run the ball. Malik Williams earned his 2nd touchdown of the year while also having 60 yards in the game.
The Mountaineers will take on Texas State on Saturday. The Bobcats are on a 5-game losing streak. However, they have kept their game close and almost beat Boston College earlier this season. Texas State's defense allows 35 points and 480 yards each game, which means App State's offense should run over the Bobcats.
The volleyball team took on the Sunbelt leaders Coastal Carolina last week here in Boone. In the first game of 2, the Mountaineers lost 3-0. McCall Denny led the team with 9 kills in the game, with Anna Kincaid and Grace Morrison adding 6 each, and Victoria Wilform recording 5. Emma Riley led the team with 12 digs, with Sophie Kane earning 5.
The first set saw the Mountaineers come out strong with a quick 5-1 lead over Coastal. App pushed their lead to 7-2 before Coastal used a 9-2 run to take the lead 11-9. App was able to tie it back up 15-15 and later 18-18. After that, the Chanticleers scored the necessary 7 points to take the first set 25-19.
The second set was not as close as the first, with Coastal jumping out to a 15-5 lead before never looking back and winning the second set 25-8. The third set was the most interesting set of the day, however, with App taking the lead early 7-5. The Mountaineers were able to hold their lead until 3 straight Coastal points allowed the Chanticleers to take the lead 13-12. Coastal pushed this lead to 21-17 before App earned 6 straight points to take the lead 23-21. Coastal pushed back and took the lead 25-24, but App saved the match point and later tied up the set 28-28. Coastal unfortunately earned the next 2 points to win the third set and the first match of the weekend.
In the second game, Grace Morrison and Kara Spicer recorded 5 kills each, with Anna Kincaid and Lexi Kohut contributing 4 each. Sam Bickley nearly earned a double-double with 11 assists and 9 digs. In the first set, Coastal scored 7 straight points to take an early lead. App pulled within 3 before the Chanticleers pushed their lead to 16-5. Coastal continued on to take the first set 25-15.
The second set also saw Coastal jump out to an early lead. App was able to chip away and bring the score to 10-8. The game continued to stay close with a Kincaid kill to bring the Mountaineers within 4 points of Coastal. Unfortunately, Coastal scored the next 4 points to take the second set 25-17.
In the third set of the day, App took an early 8-4 lead over Coastal. Coastal tied the game up 8-8, but the Mountaineers would respond with 2 points of their own to take the lead back 10-8. App would increase their lead 15-10 before Coastal scored 7 straight points to take the lead. App would get within 1 point of Coastal before they took the third and final set 25-20. App will take on Troy this week in a 3-game series.
The women's soccer team will face off against ULM in the first round of the Sun Belt Championship. The winner of this game will play the first seed from the West Division, Arkansas State. App finished the season 2-8-1 and 4-6 in conference play, while ULM finished 0-9. App is 5-0-1 against the Warhawks and beat the team 3-0 last season. Up next, we will talk with some App State students about their favorite App State sports moment.
I'm Ashley Manning with the A Game, and this week I'm asking App State students their favorite sports moment or memory since they've been a student here at App.
Hi, my name is Olivia McEntee, and my favorite memory at App State was the football game last year where we won the Sun Belt Conference, and we all rushed up onto the field, and there was confetti everywhere, and everyone's freaking out, taking videos and stuff. And that was a special moment for me because it was my final game as an undergrad student. And yeah, I have so many memories, going to Penn State and USC, but that was probably the most memorable moment.
Hey, my name is Bridget Helms. I'm a senior elementary education major, and my favorite sports memory was probably when me and my sister went to New Orleans for the bowl game in 2018. We creamed the team. It was 13-45. It was East Tennessee, so it was a no-name team. But it was so cool to be 10 hours away from Boone and see App State fans everywhere. It was like we were at a home game. It was that was one of the things, because we were on Bourbon Street that night, and you couldn't move without seeing people from App State. I know, it was a very awesome thing to just see everybody get behind the App State football team and rally around them and go to the game. I don't know, it was also fun to go to New Orleans and watch them play too. That was pretty awesome.
Hey, my name is Maddie Ilderton. My favorite memory would be tailgating at the frat lots at USC last year while Waka Flocka Flame performed and watching the game in the stadium and us winning. I went with my sorority sisters at the time, so there was 10 of us, and then we also went with the sorority at USC.
Hi, my name is Megan. I am a junior at App State. My favorite sports memory would be going to last year's game against Georgia Southern on Halloween night. I was with my boyfriend and all my friends, which made the experience even better. Even though we lost, it was worth staying in the freezing cold cheering on the Mountaineers.
Huge congratulations to the men's and women's cross-country teams as they both finished second overall. The women's team had 4 runners earn all-conference honors. The team finished with 47 points, just 3 points shy of the winners from Arkansas State. Izzy Evely led the Mountaineers, finishing third overall with a time of 17 minutes and 36 seconds, earning her first team honors. Leisha Van Onselen finished 5th overall with her time of 17 minutes and 37 seconds. This earned Van Onselen her third All-Sunbelt honor and first as a Mountaineer. Sarah Sandreuter earned her first All-Sunbelt accolade with her 8th place finish with a time of 17 minutes and 48 seconds. Lila Peters made up 22 spots to take the 12th place spot with a time of 18 minutes and 9 seconds, earning her first All-Conference honors.
The men's team had 3 runners named to the All-Sunbelt team. South Alabama finished first overall with 39 points, while the Mountaineers finished second overall with 55 points. Isaac Benz earned his second straight first-team All-Sun Belt honor with his second-place finish at a time of 24 minutes and 33 seconds. Gable Dersham earned his fourth consecutive All-Conference accolade with his time of 25 minutes and 1 second. This was his season best. Ryan Brown earned second-team All-Sun Belt honors with his eighth-place finish of a time of 25 minutes and 9 seconds.
Women's golf finished fourth last week at the Terrier Intercollegiate. Melanie Chong tied for 12th place with a 3-round total of 228. Kayla Ward earned her 3-round low score with a 236, earning her 22nd overall. App State recorded the second most pars across the tournament with 50, while Chong led individually with 13 total pars. This was the only tournament for the team this year, and they will look to prepare for their 2021 season starting in the spring. Up next, we will take a look at this week's Mountaineer Spotlight.
This week's Mountaineer Spotlight is App State football's Malik Williams. Williams appeared in all 13 games in his freshman season in 2017. He played as a slot receiver in 2017, where he earned 6 rushing yards with 1 touchdown. He had 19 receptions that totaled 172 yards, with his longest being a 28-yard catch. In 2018, Williams also played in all 13 games, where he recorded 23 catches for 257 yards and 3 touchdowns. 2 of those touchdowns came in the fourth quarter against Penn State to help force an overtime. In App's bowl game in 2018, Williams threw 2 touchdowns on trick plays to help give App the lead against Middle Tennessee. In 2019, he was named to the second-team All-Sun Belt by PFF. He set his career-high season with 55 receptions for 598 yards and 4 touchdowns. He played in all 14 games and started in 8 of them. Against Georgia Southern, he had a career-high 8 receptions for 90 yards. This season, Williams has 20 receptions for 220 yards with 2 touchdowns so far. His season high came against Arkansas State 2 weeks ago, where he recorded 6 catches for 78 yards and 1 touchdown. Watch out for number 14 as Malik Williams helps the Mountaineer football team win another Sun Belt championship. That's all the time we have this week. I'm Abigail Watkins.
And I'm Rainey Dellinger. Be sure to follow us at the A Game Sports, and we'll see you next week on the A Game.